Hello, viewers. Welcome to SVTV Africa, Superview TV. As the name, SVTV Africa on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, wherever. It's SVTV Africa. My name is Evan Samuelga. You can call me Chief Ami. I'm here with my executive producer DJ Nyami and Selassie Ivy and Mr. Click. He clicks everything he sees around. Fantastic click. When you see his shades, say, yeah, this man, he be original click. He can do a lot of things. Yes, that's right. There's a lot of things going on. Today is 2nd of August 2018, and before I start the show, let me say happy birthday to Yao Ampofuankra of Kwese Free Sports. Yao Ampofuankra, today is your birthday. Enjoy this day to the fullest. I will join you so that we guys party together at that corner. You know how we do our things. Yeah, this is SVTV chat, and on the show we have big man, the dancer. I don't know how to put it. Reggae dancehall. He's in fact one of the top notches in Ghana. His name is STONEBWOY. We'll have him on the show. We'll call him all the way from Switzerland and see how he's faring over there and see how things are going on there. We're going to speak to him live on the show. But then for the meantime, a lot of things are going on the social media platforms here and there, and there are rumors in the world that Kofi Ajululu want to marry Rosemont Brown. Rosemont Nikra, how do you Rosemont Brown? Rosemont Brown want to marry. We'll see how it goes. Kofi Ajululu, so I said, Openyi Bonnie, Yana. Oh, okay. And I already have on the line. Bim, 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 bim to the what? I'm cool, bro. I hope you also doing well there. I hope you also find there.
Come on, I'm cool.
Oh, okay, fantastic. How is it like? All the way from Ghana, you've left us for a month. Touring here. Playing music all around, sending Ghana music to the world, Beam Nation to the world, and how is it going like? Stonebwoy, can you hear me? Hello, Stonebwoy.
for a very long time. I think it should be, like every brand would want to expand. Like we have, you get what I'm trying to say, like SVTV Africa one day would also have brands elsewhere, where they can make sure, where they can continue to work, interview, promote, and sell. So it comes with the work as well. And especially as musicians, when we do music, our music travels further than we can, So if we do get the opportunity and we can, I think we should also follow up with it, so that people and fans can get to see and hear of us wherever they are.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Talking about the fans, we are doing this for the fans of Beam Nation. Whenever you're going to search at all, we want to see that the Beam Nation fans are there in their numbers and they are cheering us up. Can you brief me from day one till now? How did the tour go?
I see, we can all see how it's going, by the social media, and in reality, it's a bit crazier than what you see on social media. We try to keep the people who weren't present updated by posting on social media and on internet and all. It's crazy, it's great. The feedback is amazing. From the first, from the big crowds to the sizable ones to the, what I mean? It's been crazy. I don't know which words to use, but it only takes STONEBWOY time to do some of these things. It only takes STONEBWOY to pull some of the things that we are doing now. So I'm grateful to be me and to be here today, still kicking and investing a lot of energy, time, and resources into the work.
Wow, fantastic. We've been to Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, but the most interesting one, that Ghanaians are talking about, and they still want to, hear from the Beam Native President's own man, is the Jamaican show. How was it like, the Jamaican show with yourself and Kevin Boy and Gunman? How was it like?
Yeah. It's great. Like I told you, we have gotten to a level where our works have been heard afar, and the least we can do now is to continue to progress and to continue to step into those spaces. There are some other spaces which are challenging, and others are not, because you may have finished your work over those ends. But from Ghana to Jamaica, one assignment boy, who's gotten inspired by all these people that I performed with on that stage, even to date, having featured on some of the albums of these great names, it makes me feel like I'm thanking God more and more for bringing me this far, because He is the same one who gives me the strength to put in the amount of work and the intelligence to know how to maneuver. To know what you want and staying in your lane. It's a great move. And let's not forget that it's also the first time, a Ghanaian is performing on such a stage.
Wow.
And the second African to perform on such a stage. And the response, let's not just take it from just getting on the stage and performing, but the response. Okay. And how I don't want to say I, because I love to say we. Because I may be the facial representative or the representation, but I know there are so many faceless people who are with me in this same movement, with those who support from home and all across. So we made ourselves proud, and I think we should be able to say this till we are no more, because we just made history to be the first Ghanaian artist once upon a time to perform at the Reggae Soundfest, which was the 26th year as it began. And it boasts of names like Damian Marley in today's era, taking it way back into time. And you know how huge reggae music is, and so on and so forth. So I can only be grateful, and the feeling is amazing, trust me. And it takes a lot of hard work and authenticity to be where I am today, especially on that stage, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting, fantastic. But then, the pieces of album, we saw Sean Paul, you featured him on the album. Since you're in Jamaica, you've gone to Jamaica now, wonderful performance, as you said. Are we going to see a lot of the Jamaican artists that will be featured on STONEBWOY's next tracks?
Yeah, literally yes. For me, it's not only about just Jamaicans, because sincerely speaking, let's be sincere. Please, our Ghanaian fans know these Jamaican artists. I mean, if I do ask you personally to mention some of the Jamaican artists, you might be able to mention a few.
Yes,
you know what I mean? But we should all, if I ask what the impact is, you might not be able to tell me what the real impact is. So I'm only saying that only to let you know that it's not only about the Jamaicans, but about the music. So, you're gonna find me doing a lot of work with them. Like I've already done work with Sean Paul already. The video was shot, Kabaka Pyramid, we shot the video as well. IoT, we shot the video. So it's all further work for the episodes of Mama album, because the album dropped last year in December, and the plan is to carry it on for like a 2-year span, even more. But there are a lot of work. We have a lot to do work-wise on the album, such as releasing the videos of all the other songs. You see me and Sapper have a song on there, me and King Promise, Kelvin Boy. So we're yet about to drop all these videos. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of there's work to be done. And whilst we talk and try to go where the music has reached so far, same time we're still investing work. So watch out for more collaborations with me and the Jamaicans, and even beyond.
Okay, which means that we can see some of the European big acts also there, and especially does it mean you went there with Kevin Boy because of such videos that you guys want to put across? Does it mean we are going to see STONEBWOY shooting the video from either Germany, Switzerland, Holland, or Jamaica?
Yeah, in Jamaica we have, only purposely because the artists that I featured live there.
Okay.
And proximity and availability and everything. So once I got the opportunity to touch base and they were around, we planned already and decided to fix that. And with me and Kelvin Boy and the rest, I came with Kelvin Boy because there are so many talented youths in Ghana. Do you know what I mean? So many. I come out with so many talents that I wish I could snap a finger to help, because I've come from that same school, and I will be sincere that the little support that I got from that era, as tiny as it could be, I cherished and I used it to the best of my knowledge. And so to give Kelvin Boy such an opportunity, I can beat my chest and say this is the first of its kind. Tell me how many Ghanaian artists would carry an artist with them and run the world with them. Tell me, put videos out, number of videos. And I mean, you see, we're doing this selflessly because that is who and what we are, and that is what, if we can, should do. I still wish I could do more, but if this is at least, then I think I'm trying. And so that's why I brought him across to get the experience, to also gather, momentum and experience and hit the road, so that someday he can do the same for somebody else, and then we all keep growing, and then probably if I say the industry keeps opening up, and it's Ghana at the end of the day. So expect videos from Dede featuring him and Kim Promise, me and Medical, like all these artists, and we're still working.
Wow, interesting. STONEBWOY is known for me personally. One thing I like about you is your videos that you put across. you work on them very well. You know, a lot of money goes into it, and you could say the quality of the videos. You know, these are some of the things I think we journalists have to say. You know, sometimes we don't have to leave it to you artists to say. We have to say it ourselves. And you know, thanks for that wonderful one. But doesn't mean STONEBWY did not leave Samini alone, but he has learned a lot from Samini, because Samini, one way or the other, made STONEBWY, brought STONEBWY into the limelight. So STONEBWY is also helping Kevin Boy and some guys onto the scene.
Yeah, man. You see, I'm one person who desists from I desist from what wasn't done or not. But I appreciate every little, every little effort and every little input. So you are right to say so. I would always, if it's the least I can do is to appreciate a good deed done me, when Samini had to also open a couple, especially to be specific, allow me to, draw me close to him, as a little brother for within a certain period of time. And there were so many things that I learned. Not to say there were not setbacks or whatnot, but I don't want to concentrate on those ones. But I'm happy for specifically even drawing me close, and then rolling with for a few, to get here. And I know that even him, Samini, is still doing the best he can for other people, and especially for himself, because he needs it more. He needs it more. And that's one thing Ghanaians don't understand. We want to try, but the least and the best is what we can. The best is what we can do. So big up to Samini any day. I wish him all the best. Like as you can see, we're all treading on gracefully, and lending hands to people as well. Not because we have it all, but because we know that it's not easy. It should be natural. It should be done naturally. Yeah.
Wow. Excellent there from STONEBWY. We live on SVTV Africa with STONEBWY all the way from Switzerland, having a chat with you. Yeah, STONEBWY. Now, we are in Switzerland now. From Switzerland, where are we heading towards?
From Switzerland, I hit Germany tomorrow, and now there's a one huge party going on. I call the club shows the party ones, and it's so intense. These are the shows that I love them. So I love these so much because these are where you meet like between 600 to 800 or 1,000 people who come out to witness you, and it's intense. And these moments are very important and much more delicate to me, because they go out and they spread the word. So then, you have to take time to dial down the music, to detail it, to perform to them. So we've done Italy, Palermo, Modena was crazy. If you go out, if you see my socials, it's crazy. Like it's done. And like I said, and I will repeat, with all humility, it will take names like STONEBWY to make some of these things happen. We don't have to overlook that. And it is not because it's happening because it has to happen, because we put in a lot of work. And I also appreciate the people who come out to support, knowing that I'm doing something that they have is worth supporting. So next venue is in Düsseldorf. It's called Tortra. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday we do another big reggae festival called Reggae Jill. And then Sunday I fly out. Monday I have to be in Canada. I do another big reggae festival called Jambana. And then I come back to New York for One African Music Fest. Then I can say, then I'm going to take a break for now, come back to Ghana and fix things for like some number of weeks and then head back out again. So it's been like a very long year ever since January started. The album dropped in December and we've been kicking it till now,
Wow. Which means we are going to see STONEBWY back in Ghana in about a week or two.
Basically, in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
To finish some of the things, I'm supposed to shoot a video with them for the power song we did. That's a beautiful song, but because of time, and I'm also, I have to be there to fix things. To fix things and do some videos and do some recordings as well. And nonetheless, we have another launch in Nigeria. Xylophone Media is launching in Nigeria, and Men's Gold is launching in Nigeria as well. So, and I have to be there to perform. So it's all part of the whole movement, you know.
Oh, okay.
So if you work with the duo non-stop, if you work with the duo non-stop,
of course, lifting the flag of Ghana very, very high. That is the most important thing. Of course. That's it. Now, people were saying STONEBWOY in Holland wasn't that. The fans we expected wasn't that up to the scratch. How did that one go? Because the kind of response I'm getting from that one is that the Holland show wasn't that up to the Jamaican one and to the one in Germany and all that.
Yeah, but if you compare the stages, they are all different shows.
Yeah.
So it's easy for people to sit back and say bullshit. You know what I mean? And you and I know it's a norm for our people in Ghana, which is one of the reasons why we cease to progress. And we tend to envy other people progressing because we are quick. We are quick to judge. You know what I mean? We are quick to say things, especially even when we're not present. And you can't hide that fact from me. I can't hide that fact from you.
Exactly.
It is a canker that has eaten into us as Ghanaians. That's why we seldom prosper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In these fields. Tell me how many Ghanaians hit the road like me in a year. This is not my first year I'm hitting the road. Tell me. One, it is because some of them are even afraid. Because but you have to move. You have to move, and I can tell you there are a million potentials in Ghana that is not making a move, not because they can't, not because they don't have the willpower, but because they are afraid of the backlash, and that alone is killing them. But you see, me, I'm going to use this platform to say none of these things can get me down, and I can tell you that Holland was where was the big club? It's called Big Club.
Okay.
If you know Big Club, Big Club is the biggest club in Europe.
Wow.
It's one of the biggest club in Europe. Check out Big B-E-E-K in Holland.
B-E-E-K, yeah.
It was full. Jamaicans go there to perform like DeMarco and the rest. You see, they rather don't take time to check the levels. They take time to check the devils.
Wow.
You know what I mean? They don't take time to check the levels. They are quick to check the devils. Check the level, and then you know what your brother is doing or what your friend is doing. Check the input, and you know, whoa, it's worth supporting, and we should overlook the yawa. But there's no yawa at the end of the day. But I know that Ghanaians create yawa from nothing. They just want to create. I bet you, I can only mention a few Ghanaian artists that can pull. Let me not even go there. They know. Big was sealed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no majority of the crowd that came there, 90% were not Ghanaians.
Okay.
So how then do you expect the news to travel that far? You know what I mean? Like us in the Germany, us in the Summer Jam. Summer Jam is huge. Summer Jam has been in existence for 33 years.
Yeah.
How do you compare Summer Jam to Big Club?
Yeah.
How do you then compare Summer Jam also, you know what I mean, Reggae Sumfest? So let's check the levels and push and applaud.
Yeah.
But you see, me, I've done stuff that I don't even have to talk about anymore because Okokan has a whole Roshi. You know what I mean? And the levels is way there, is way up there. Those who want to destroy it can try to, but it doesn't change the fact. You know what I mean? So let's support. Me, I take myself out of the whole system. Sometimes I sit back and I watch and I say, yo, let's support more than breaking. Because Yawa, they everywhere. You know the people where would they see them, where would they believe them? No. They know they show they are Yawa.
Be true.
And thanks to SVTV for giving me this platform. We know they see, and we are all youth, and we all have to start speaking up now.
Yeah.
Before I think it's late, but you know what I mean, we can do something about it. All these names that we know of running the place, especially our Nigerian counterparts. Few minutes, sorry to take your time, this is also important.
Continue, feel free.
Few minutes ago, I saw an ad. I'm playing at the One Africa Music Fest in New York. So in the promotional videos, I saw an ad of a white man in a certain studio, like, you know, I think it's a top level man who was saying that Afrobeat is taking over and nice, and then he made mention of Afrobeat is taking over, it's coming all the way from Nigeria. And then I sit back, I'm like, that's cool, that's true. Then I go and I go on internet minutes ago, and I know already, but I wanted to cross check and say, okay, so where, I mean, the origin of Afrobeat, and it goes there. It's stated there on Wikipedia. It says it's a Ghanaian.
Wow.
Ghanaian music, highlight music. Da 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 da. Go read it.
Wow. Wow.
And then I sit back and I now want to know how many Ghanaians are known for this fact that we are the originators of something. Nobody can even remember one person. The world don't even know. What they know as Nigerians, no competition, but that is how we have to go. Sell what we have well, push it. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, but I'm sounding very, sensitive about this because
but that is the truth.
Because it's the truth.
Yeah,
it's the truth. I'm facing it. Everybody else is facing it.
Yeah,
but then it's difficult to talk about it. So when he made mention of Afrobeat coming from Nigeria to the world, it touched me. I was happy. Nigerians are our brothers. They are Africans. Then I went to check. Sorry. Then I went to check. The origin of it. Now it's on my phone. Then I see Ghana again. Though I know, I see Ghana again, like originated from Ghanaian, but Fela Kuti, and because Fela died today, may it so rest in peace. So you see, we have to check. We have to know. So what is our pride? How many people even know that Ghanaian own the pride of its origination? How happy are we about that? At least, how happy are we, or how are we even selling that to the world? So that if they know that it broke to the world through Nigeria, they also have to know that it originated in Ghana.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's reality, and I have to be straight. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's just the vibes, and I can only use these platforms because you guys give us the audience, you know, and these are things we all have to be.
We got your back, bro.
So that we have to push and promote what we have, and encourage and stop all that looking for the devil in the thing. Long.
Of course.
Me, I'm gone. I'm sorry to say, I'm gone. I don't have to say too much, but I'm gone. Because I know what I'm saying. I'm not bragging. I'm saying this with authority and courage that I'm gone. And what is yet to come is bigger.
Yeah. Wow.
But let's all go. Let's all go. It's better. But it's not easy for me, you know.
No.
You know what I mean? It could have been easier, but for the mindset.
It's true. Wow, that's the STONEBWOY for you there, right here on SVTV Africa. Now, Stone, tomorrow we are hitting Germany, as you said, and from there we'll go to Canada. Especially in Canada, we have a lot of Ghanaians there. Even though we have many of them in how do you call it, Germany too. What do we expect from you from Germany and then Canada?
Yeah, in Canada, it's a reggae festival, so it's a Jamaican initiative. It's called Jambana.
Okay.
You know, so but I know that my Ghanaian people, my West African people, my African people, East, North, South, West, Central, they know about it and they will be there in the numbers. And I can only give the best of me because they came out to enjoy music. So I'll make sure that I give it to them the way that I know best, to learn from and to get experience, you know, as well. And tomorrow is not as huge as Jambana, but it's going to be an intimate one, which I told you already that these are the shows that I really appreciate because these are intimate ones that, you know, you get the time to hit one-on-one with the die-hard fans, because most often it's the die-hard fans that come to the intimate shows. So I'm going to give the best of me like I've done all through on this tour. And this has been the Epistles of Mama album tour, world tour, since I dropped the album in December. You know, to keep promoting and then pushing. There are going to be remixes, and I think there are going to be more videos from the album also. So I just want Ghana and the masses, whoever is watching, to keep support, to keep the support, and
Yeah, that is it. That is it. That is it. But Stone, apart from we bringing lots of, we shooting lots of videos there in Europe, and then getting some acts on board so that we get them featuring. Apart from the business aspect, what are some of the things STONEBWOY is bringing all the way to Ghana?
It's rather unfortunate, but I wish what I'm bringing it will go a long way to affect other people. I'm bringing so much experience,
Okay.
It's just like a player who plays international and bringing all the experience back home.
Wow.
How I'm going to deal with it would surely have impact on other people who look up to me, and they're going to figure out certain things, how it's supposed to be done and how it's not supposed to be done in the line of career that we are in as musicians. That is one of the things that I cherish the most, because knowledge is power, right?
Of course.
Good. So once I'm bringing a knowledge, I know that then we'll be able to empower ourselves, myself, and anybody else who looks up to me. That's one of the things that I'm bringing. I can't bring 1 million or 2 billion iPhones to share for my fans. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I'll do the best that I can.
Yeah.
And let me chip this in. With my foundation is doing a raffle draw where you can win some souvenirs, and we're going to use that to, furthermore cater for a couple people, especially in the Ashaman incident. So that is something physical that it is. I know I'm not so loud about my foundation and what it does and what we're doing in our own strength, but I have to chip this in as one of the physical things that is going on. But aside that, I'm bringing knowledge, and I want to be one of the people who would spearhead, the change in our music scene, because I'm aware of how things run in Ghana, and how some things are upside down and all. And if I do get the opportunity the hard way to get this experience and stuff, I think I shouldn't keep quiet about it. No matter how I'm regarded. I know somebody will just say, oh, Fiokoton one. I know that won't stop me. That shouldn't stop me, because it will do me no good, and it will do the person who says Fiokoton one, it will do them to no good at the end of the day. But if I stand for it and I strive hard, those same people will be the ones who applaud me later when I'm not there in their face. You know what I mean? So let me use this opportunity to thank you for SVTV, DJ Nyami, yourself, and then every single Ghanaian artist. I feel their pain. I know what and how it feels like, because I'm one. And all I can say is that watch nobody. Those who love you will love you for you, and love you because they want to support you, and that's it. You can only run with that. If 2 people love you, work for those. Of course. But if 1,000 hate you, you might not want to go in the way of those who hate you just because they are more than those who love you. You have to keep working on those who love you, so they also increase in number. You know what I mean? So shout out to every Ghanaian artist. I can't mention all the names, from the latest underground to the biggest star to everybody. Let's keep pushing, because Ghanaians are talented. You know what I mean? That's all I can say.
Of course. We're wrapping it up so that we'll let you rest, so that tomorrow you guys can go to Germany and then perform wonderfully for Mother Ghana. But STONEBWOY, are you there with the team xylophone?
No, I'm not here with no press or any representative of xylophone. But definitely, once I am working with xylophone, I'm xylophone, isn't it?
Okay. Wow.
Any more questions? I'm not running away. I'm here.
Yeah. But STONEBWOY, are you collaborating with Anast? Is it true? Anast.
Yeah. I did the soundtrack, the theme song for Anas's recent investigation. I collaborated with my foundation, the Livingston Foundation, then me being the owner of it. The best I could do was to use my voice and my power to do a soundtrack for him. So it is true, you know, for his child trafficking awareness. Because sincerely speaking, I have to be real with you. It had dawned on me once upon a time, you know, seeing all these people beg and all, and then I realized that no, most of these people who beg, they come in like families and stuff. So I begin to think, because you know, when I drive around town in Ghana, I get a lot of these things, except the traffic doesn't hold me. Once it holds, Stone from newspapers, you know, you get, they ask you. So I began to wonder, and then when I had a feeling that this is deeper than just arms, it's deeper than people begging for arms. I realized it, like it dawned on me where I had no fact, but it dawned on me that, listen, these people have families, they wear clothes, they come standing and begging. I don't see a true beggar who has clothes on. It seems like it's organized.
Wow.
Then I realized after I had a meeting with a representative from the I think the European Union, it's an EU whatever.
Yeah.
After the meeting, and when they detailed what it really was, I was surprised. I'm like, I thought about it, so I decided to be part of it, because what you don't know is that there's a big business going on in that aspect.
Okay.
Big business.
Wow.
All those people begging are forced to beg for their owners. They have to go and account to them.
Yeah.
At the end of every day.
Wow.
Yes, they have to go and account to them.
Really?
At the end of every day, because they are the ones who bring them in from different neighboring countries. They clothe them, they feed them, so they put them on the street to go and make money, to go and beg and bring money. So you see, it's deeper than that, which we have to know the truth about, so that even when you are driving in the street, sometimes because we are compassionate, we are all human beings. We tend to be giving alms because we are compassionate, not knowing we are paying other people. So calculate, if you gave 50 CDs every day, I mean, even 2 times a week, not you alone. Just imagine how much somebody sitting somewhere is making out of these vulnerable people that they use.
Okay.
And most of these people, you don't know. What you don't know is that, have you ever asked yourself, those little girls, they never grow up beyond certain ages. You don't see them in their 18 and 20s over there.
Wow.
Begging. Have you asked yourself that before? You wonder when you see them as children, but then after some few years, you don't see them no more. You see new crop of people coming in, and these same people, when they grow, they become it's deeper. But you know, when those owners have them, they turn them into something else. Sometimes they turn them into sex slaves elsewhere in different countries when they grow, because they have had them from when they were children. And that is when you see people kidnap people. So people do kidnapping from the early stages and manipulate them. They start to use them to beg, and when they grow, they use them for all sorts of things. So I felt it. I felt the need to add my voice to it. I'm sorry to talk long, but I know I don't get the opportunity to speak. But once I do, I make sure I say everything as well.
STONEBWOY, we SVTV Africa, we have time for you. So you know, the long you talk, it's getting interesting. So don't worry about how long you talk. But have you heard Obapa Christie? She says she would like to feature you.
I'm so honored and would want to. Why not? Because you know, music is music. You know, she has her own following. I have my own following, and I think her following is even a gospel following. And I try as much as I can to also keep my music in a certain form where everybody can enjoy across boards. You know, I'm not preaching Satan. I'm not preaching devil. I'm not preaching negativity. So we can all meet each other at you know, we can meet each other halfway and serve the masses with great music. So any day, anytime.
Okay. But STONEBWOY, I saw your tweet, you know, concerning how you know, one track hit our mothers on the Ashaman, market. It was emotional. It was emotional. For the first time, quite a long time, how emotional you were, and you tweet that. Sarkodie, your brother, made a song out of after the later bonus, the accident. He made a track from that, and you also tweet on this same thing.
Yeah.
As our arts and the entertainment industry, our musicians and co. When you hear this, especially from where you were bred and battered,
absolutely.
How do you feel that day?
Bro, like I think I could go on and on and on and on about how I feel, and especially what I wrote. I mean, I couldn't even post the video. Because we have to check viewer discretion before posting some of the things. And you see, these are things that, like you said, I related back to Sarkodie's song about Ebony. That video shouldn't have even leaked from the mortuary just to go back to it, because it's not clean at the end of the day.
Of course.
And so I knowing this, I know not everybody knows. So sometimes we have to try and speak up. I know majority of the people who come and snub it as well. It's normal. But it's just because they don't know and they're ignorant. So after I was supposed to naturally add the video to it, but would I be doing the situations I'm good, or would I be broadcasting it more and more to the world? You know what I mean? It all, to me, I believe it dies down to discipline. It's as simple as that. Jano, we get the opportunity to travel around, and nothing of that sort, being that specific situation, may never happen around here. Like women or people selling on the street for a car to run into them.
Damn. Wow.
I'm sorry, you are online every time. Have you seen such a specific happening anywhere else?
Hardly.
Yeah, if it's a motor accident, if it's a car accident, we all know. Nice car runs, you know what I mean. But the street is not meant for hawking. It's not meant for selling. There are marketplaces. But you see, everything that I said over there, I think I can't repeat it now word for word. So if I do go over it, I might, you know what I mean. To me, I show that I'm sure and I trust that it's not easy, but then it's for our own betterment. You don't expect, excuse me to say, with all due respect, Nana Akufo-Addo to do magic. And you know what I mean? There are MPs, there are assemblymen, there are people that they can do all they can. I come from Ashaiman, so I can speak. I know I have the rights to, born and bred. It's just a discipline to know that we are doing ourselves some good. You know what I mean? So now I heard from the former DC secretary, because I've been in touch, that the streets have been cleared now. And I'm like, I thank God it has. But I trust that the people would use or acknowledge or respect those that lost their lives in the incident. We can use that as a deterrent, like, because we're so sad, at least let's honor those that had to die for us to know that it is not safe to sell in the streets, because another car can fail its brake.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And we have to now, let me end it well, sorry. We have to, as people, know that we have the power. We have the power to ask the government to do for us what is right. So we have the power to make the people know that, look, those marketplaces for us. Listen, we are not going to come into the street. Okay, anybody who needs something, come to where we are, as demarcated as to whatever it is. There, let's leave it there. At least we know that, okay, we have to know that we have the power to ask and demand for what is right for us. So if the government is not doing it, then we have the power. We the people are the government, regardless. At the end of the day, we elect people to lead us. You know what I mean? So we can't blame these leaders. We can't blame it all on these leaders when we also have some of the blame to when we have some of the blame to bear. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we have to just do our part. Try to do our part. We are all human, so that when they also, so that we can now ask them to do their parts properly. Yeah. So that's just how I see the incident. You know, so I couldn't, with all this going on in my head, I couldn't just go and say, "Oh, sorry for those that." I couldn't. I would be a hypocrite too. If I didn't know, fine. But I know that this can never happen elsewhere, where things are being done properly, where the people know that they don't have to go in the streets like that. You know what I mean? Wow. Yeah, because it's more life risk. It's life risking. We're risking our lives for nothing.
Interesting one. You are now more than a musician. You know the way you speak. Interesting, but especially as we were on a shaman, where you were, you know, born and bred. You have a concert for them, that shaman show, but you are never yourself. Now he said them. So yourself, Adam, Miss V, a whole lot. You know, I can't mention their names. All the musicians from, you know, from Volta region. Our guys from Volta region says, "What are we musicians doing for our land?"
What do they want us to do for our land?
Apart from we playing,
it's a question. Yeah, it's a question. Like, if we know what our people expect of us, I think we can all help each other to solve it one by one. You know, sometimes when the question is just thrown, like, what are they doing? Okay, it gives chance for a primitive person or somebody with bad mind, like we always say, to just be like, yeah, what are they doing? Yes, what are they doing? You know?
Okay. Yeah.
But we should know what they want us to do, because we cannot do it all. Yeah. Mind you, I'm a musician. All of the people you're mentioning are musicians. Those that are blown, those that are popular, and those that are not. Yeah. You know, we're all involved. I mean, we're not trying to be tribalistic, but I know from which angle you're coming, because I do get these questions a lot. Yeah. So I'm asking, what can we do as musicians? We want to know. Okay. And when we do know, we will be able to answer it and say, this we can't. We think this person can help us to do this. Okay. This person can help us to do the other one. And okay, this one we take responsibility. Okay. But maybe we're not in the position yet. So we will grow upon, we will work on it and come and do this. Okay. But as you and I stand right now, it is open. What are you doing for your region? Then I'll ask, what do you want me to do for my region?
It is clear, very, 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 very clear. I really share the same sentiments with you.
Please,
they
have to understand me, right?
Did they have to use the hammer right on the nail?
Exactly, or else it is rather opening us up for insults.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm ready and my dear na moye. Look how omile, my uncle on me. No, etabamianya. But nuke mebamia miawo. Oh, mia of you. Okay, miejibade. No, mia jabamia wale. I'm not going to even say anything because I'm leaving it to them to. Yeah, mia wale. Okay, like I said already, body. Okay, hi, amanya organa because I know that, you see, as musicians, people sit at home and they exaggerate. It's cool to see us as Superman. Yeah. It's cool to see us as super people.
Yeah, it's normal.
But it's not. But we are not superhuman.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see us as such. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to reality and doing things doing humanitarian work, it is not of Superman. It is of us. So we have to die it down. Yeah. So we know what to do. For me, I pledge my allegiance to support us, and when I can, and whatever I have to do for my people of the Ewe land, I'm so ready. Okay. Because I am, and I can't look back at them. Okay. I'm a proud Alak playboy from Alak play.
Wow.
I'm Loga and Keta and them parts. Yeah. Tracing my roots into Togo and Benin. Yeah. I know it all. So I beg my people, make we know what we for do.
where we
then
go
we go fit, we go try do am.
Exactly.
Because we know say anyhow we for do something, but already we dey do something, no, directly and indirectly. Because there are so many, you see, we have to recognize that we are doing something. At least for somebody to say that Stonebwoy is an error boy and they're happy. Remember that is something. Remember that is something, because the amount of work it takes for me to be where I am for you to be happy.
It's not easy.
It's not on a silver platter,
Of course.
So it might not be directly affecting your bank account. But I know that several Ewe boys on the road, right, are selling Beam t-shirts, Beam stuff, and they're making monies, and I ain't seeing penny out of that. So directly and indirectly, we're doing stuff for people. Sure. But I'm also open, like I said already. Let us know what it is that we can, however we can, the best of ways. I'm willing.
That's right. That is, I'm Stonebwoy for you. Stonebwoy, there is this rumor. I want to end with that one. Have Universal Music contacted you?
Yeah, me and Universal, I don't talk too much, but I'm always making moves, So what I want to say is that the news broke from Universal camp, and you read it the way it is, and it's all in the quest of growing and getting bigger as artists, as Ghanaians, because it's one of the ways forward. You feel me? Because Universal is a big stable, and their input in one's career can be really helpful if you deem fit, their criteria. So I've been having conversations with Universal for a long time now, not even a year, not two. I think for the past 3 years, and then you just heard the news. It broke from Universal, so
okay.
We're yet about to begin the works, but the conversation part is done, and don't be surprised to see more and more of us. It's all in the quest for us all to grow, to get bigger. Don't you want to see Ghanaian artists making some of the craziest moves?
Of course, that is what we are looking for.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but so this means yourself, you are joining R2Bs there very soon, and
yeah, I only heard R2B's news this morning, but from their own handle, So it's a big move, like Universal is a music stable, they promote the license, and they work with a lot of people, so we should be. It's a good move, once it sounds like a good news, I think it's good news. But one thing I want to tell you people, that there is so much that goes on behind the scenes, and it shouldn't just be because Universal so is the end of it. It's work, it's continuity of work, and back and forth.
Okay, so someone is confused. With this particular move, let Stonebwoy move from xylophone, or he will still be xylophone and work with Universal Music?
Yeah, the second one it is. Xylophone and I have we're working for a while now.
Okay.
The thing is, I don't really reveal too much, So sometimes I understand the rumor and how it's misconceptualized, but it's all right, It keeps it going.
Yeah.
We're still working, and Universal will play their roles. Xylophone will play their roles. Stonebwoy will also play his role.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, Pepe.
Obi abebo ni role pepe. Dia wan bo ni yesu so mo beti. Nti obi abo ni role pepe.
Okay. Wow.
So I say team no obi born 9, no obi chi, no obi boss 7, no obi.
And yeah,
but and also can say no to almost say obi an in the role, your manager, road manager, your PR, your distributor, your licensor, your owner. Your artist, honor say Ghana for who say Ejumane so. Nipa ba kun to me, it's allowed. It doesn't mean say me just allow and now me obi abon the rules
Pepe. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if still you stand by it that if you want to contact Stonebwoy, you should contact his manager.
Oh, long time. This one you don't know.
Wow.
Long time. Nothing change. Oh.
Okay.
Nothing. The way we dey do, way they go on, way they be. So no.
Oh, okay.
Nothing spoil.
Okay.
Nothing spoil.
Okay.
Nothing spoil.
Okay. Okay. Nice one. Nice
one,
football.
so
Stone, before you leave, you'll be preaching about peace. You'll be preaching about peace all day. Stonebwoy pasum pa. I don't know only shut mumbo na it will be answer.
Now one lecture say minister tabomu ana believers.
Oh, sir.
Debbie maybe sir, what do you want? Have you thought about that? What do you want?
You know, the fans want you. Is it because of the music?
Debbie, to see I know where SVTV. Person me know cast and way pa. You know that peace starts from within. They say me kasa be o say me rasta. E na mu no.
Me ti ase pa.
Ye nye son kan yo ye nam ye nim hwe abombo no. Ye padisia. Oh, ye padisia ti da rastas. Nye say ya fa hairstyle keke. Many shout out say bomu a. E bia na mpa hwe ba. Ba dwo. Dia na de beba. O dia na de beba.
Amanfo na kan se nia
do de bi wo say we free wenum na eba.
Se me kan amanfo kan.
There be and the men kan amanfo ni hia me ana mo nka. But oba wo ni say wo no so wo ni say. Me e dia na beba. E dia na me nim obetumi a kire me dia na beba.
Obi say no se mo bomu sana peace ni unity no asumdwe ba sana ema anyum ni nyi mo but me so kra medwe ho anyum ni nya na enyi dada
na me sure what you say reality ni ye mpeka I say o person solve problem a check reality no
erokre
oye ni nyum okono baby a oko efe me so me ko me baby a me ko efe ye pe ayempo ye Ghana for o te dey make no but muma you ni say obi strategy no obi baako strategy no say make kaka man for na me dey akọ. You don't get it, do you?
Okay.
The last song I've heard, and it's not wise. Obi say no, I don't see it very wise. How can you even say in a song that I killed my mother? You don't know about it, so you better shush. When in the American, I don't know. Obi say no, so the level of thinking. National level of thinking. What you say? What I say? You better know why you
okay.
Over the similar this, but what you don't know about, no, don't try to go there too much because then you are leaving the music space.
Yeah.
Into me, I don't see any problem with me and him. Any problem there? I don't see any.
Especially under one umbrella, any problem? Oh.
Me, I don't see any problem with because the two mutai we are all Ghanaians. So,
okay.
Same in the Bible now your group and me just say any group and I say I'm running swine. Bet me I know be a boom. That is even if it is right, if the time is right. But you see, one thing we have to know is that into a new children na area.
Okay.
You know, I mean to me no me show me who is say me no be a problem that me who is but me no mo you know mo no problem me mo mo na.
Okay.
Say me no be a problem. I say the American reacting no better. Okay. Me no be any problem. Me no be a problem. But I have the sole right to protect my space and defend my turf and choose who I want to play with. If that makes me say I'm not unified, then I'm sorry for whoever sees it that way. But I think that I have the right and the privacy and everything in this world to stick to myself and my space, the space that makes me feel good.
Okay.
And I don't have to associate if I don't have to. When I know, say I don't want to.
Okay. Okay. Matiwa say, Stonebwoy, question we me fan bom me no. That Stonebwoy sees himself to be the biggest art in Ghana, and that Stonebwoy sees Xylophone to be the biggest record label in Ghana. The two.
Okay. I'll definitely answer.
Okay.
How do you see Stonebwoy?
Medium who says Stonebwoy sumpa.
And how do you see xylophones also?
Me who says xylophones so pa.
Me patrol, I'm sorry to throw it to you. Me answer pa, but when him say, "Eye menunti no, the obeye biya make us say many the biggest wo we are seeing na." Not even in Ghana, so him say.
Okay.
You know, so him say.
Okay.
Ana eye xylophone nunti no, him say xylophone so make us say they are the biggest.
But
Ana me so make us say me so say na me hu no.
Okay.
You know, that would be like a bias.
Wow. Wow.
A biased answer.
Matu say na amanfo bi say wo krawa regret say wo sign ma xylophone.
Say the almost who no ni unim say me obi a say the obi hu ade anso so no on force no. Say the onu hu no so no sa no hu no so one of the reasons until say they come to you your side. Every who no say they are also hu no.
Now who is saying
me?
Aye.
There be that.
Okay.
There be that.
Okay.
There be that.
Okay.
It's not anything because one thing I've tell you is that the aim of Nipana Nanapia Mensa and your boss Nanapia Mensa.
Yeah.
Any means to me aim as individuals are a share you didn't come say you do what we all have. As in he has resources, I have my talent and my whatever in his aim no and yes dia ebia eye sebi any negative aim and bad aim to further on.
Okay.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, no, sana mi huno. Sana mi huno, but say the obi so huno ni different.
Different. Okay.
Because the unim crampo no say nipa no no huno say my move na my any wrong no. Whether I'm with Kochoko music or why they will still have their opinions.
Okay.
And see it the way they have to see it. But say the Atiano and say then
Okay.
But I'm not grudging anybody for how they see what and their opinions.
Okay.
What's very important is how I see it and my opinion.
Okay.
It is a hamia. It's a semi bar bontina me beka say hami.
Okay.
And I said I made to my year now year no SME because the old say the aim and I make sure from as far as I'm concerned no a positive one.
Okay.
And I you kitanti a bonfire say into a no beba.
Okay.
From especially the majority of Ghanaians now pay fear na we no. Omo nim kura so omo aka hu bi na because omo do na doso. Nti we hope say mindset na be saka kra na ya hwe de ebeko.
Okay.
Now you as Ghanaians to see how far we can push because Oko Nigeria, we have a lot of all these people who are doing the best they want to do to support and invest in the industries. Now, Ghana want to be to make culture be said, member artists no.
Wow.
And so they expect. You see, sometimes me, I'm sensitive to everything I say, but when I mention some of the names, whereas meaning said the media and the masses expect us as musicians to make the country proud. And so no, there is no such evident support. Ni na ya no. There to you know what I mean? It is a xylophone. On an abano the BBC see or so in the DDR. Whoever goes into a contractual agreement with what he has laid down, no, it's between the two of them. Okay. But I can tell you, say the aim is not to destroy anybody or me destroy them or somebody destroy somebody. It's forward now, but say only me afford that. Say only Ghana afford that.
Of course.
Meaning say me can cry. I'm on for my timeline. Say by this way say they good. And also and also say no na be boa. Yan koswa na enye ne sa.
Na say what it na.
Oh, come on man.
Wow.
Come on man.
Wow.
But we're still climbing further and going higher as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. That's the most
Yeah. I just pray that God gives everybody the strength.
Yeah.
And many more people. Now only Ghana or only my man for able to me abua industry now in the creative industry.
Yeah, a lot of people there.
Only my man for a good sell promo.
Wow.
They want to. But to me, a bit of Franco no there. Meanwhile, so much is expected of us as musicians to do. I can mention artist name, but because boy assemble says, "Would you want to know
who you rasta? People have assembly beba na also people be the
meba. E didn't make to know about the person make an uti abo say mambo di na e. They make can say, "Oh, mo abo say artist be for sia na fe ontumi nkobe na so na we there na no." Oh, last year no yeah you, but this year obi ntina say and dreams here. What do the artists in Ghana go through?
Yeah.
To keep going on, to keep pushing. Obi dream no good. But I'm a guy who say on the last year no be 80 and on the same. No news can one find ya she. No who wa see on news can who what on your album crowd.
That is it.
Anyway, I mean, but shout outs to everybody that is supporting us by strength, by mouth, by will.
Yeah.
The MK is a universal thing. But me boss who said they don't say, yeah, you know, we're together. Say the Awuka unity, Awuka peace. The biggest unity is for the masses to be conscientized, to know that
yeah.
Now me they say me one. Nipa na de bi amubo ni din say oni mi na onozo nipa baako. Ye tu pe asa. E kro no hye na mbegum. Nti ene ye hunhia sa ade na beef na hunhia. Push forward na kona ni na ye kona ye do international ho a ya so ye nsemu aka say here is Ghana.
Ba Stonebwoy mo ye mienu pe ba mo fan base dey so pa. Enti mo no so
me da say entini nkrofo no na support here man here first entini dey be hia ne say ye be cost ana ye pushi ye be cost ana wa support me no wa support obi bia so no so ni kwan mu ano no because obi pe jollof no obi pe benku
of course
e ba ni say no obi koka say dey odi benku dey o tibo na wa odi jollof to tibo what am I saying?
Yeah man.
Entini Open jollof wa me jollof support jollof na yenko.
Of course. Wow, nice one, nice having Stonebwoy, we wish you all the best in your tour. You heading towards Germany. We hope it goes well, and then from there to Canada. The support intervention to say back to Ghana. Now over Ghana, so I'm expecting you in the studios of SVTV Africa.
Never hope to us.
Okay.
Because they say the mirror can there 1 million. Intimunya ready, move why?
Okay, all right. I think main concert in Quebec Sansan na Wabagana Kranti supporting the SVTV Africa yet which the den.
Munta na yechi sa pepe madam.
All right. Much love, much respect. Thank you.
Bless you.
All right. That was Stonebwoy and interesting one from him. You know, you heard it right here on SVTV Africa. Lengthy one, and you know, it was an interesting one. And you know, they also went well. You can call us on our WhatsApp line and let's have chat. You've heard him right how the show went on right from Holland, Germany. He's in Switzerland now. He did Jamaica. He'll be going back to Germany tomorrow. From there, we'll be going to Canada to perform. He'll be back in Ghana in a week or 2 weeks' time. And, you know, we're expecting him. God should guide him and bring him back safely to us in this country. And then, you know, we all smile and laugh together. You know, the most important thing that our artists go there and make us proud. Just like, you know, just like he was saying, he went to Jamaica, and you know, the Sumfest was an event that there have been only one African act on that bill, none from Ghana, and he's been the first from Ghana to perform that way. SVTV Africa, we are for everyone. Don't be like we are biased because Stonebwoy and the Stonebwoy echi. Kensak kwa yebedi sak echi. SM kwa yebedi SM echi. Poor music kwa yebedi omu echi. Whoever Kwame Eugene Kidimu omukwa links for no Miss Vimu yebedi omuchi. You know, redefining entertainment. This is what we have to do for each other to, you know, improve the entertainment sector, entertainment industry. You can call me on the WhatsApp you know, video, and let's chat. You know, how do you see how STONEBWOY talked? He spoke well, you know. He spoke a lot of things, you know, talking about the accidents that happened at a Sherman. Just listen to his thoughts on that one. Was a phenomenal, fantastic. What they have to do there for you know, the people from Volta region. He spoke about that himself. He's saying he's bringing a lot of videos from there, because, you know, himself and Sean Paul's track. The video will be done in Jamaica, you know, and then let's expect that video, and, you know, other ones. The way he's helping Kevin Boy, and then he will also make sure it goes well. I wish I could pick some of the video calls, but, you know, we have network problems here. I mean, some technical challenges are worrying us here, so, you know, let's hold it on for today, and let me end it here and say thanks to everyone who watched this one. My name is Evan Samayoga. You can call me Chief. I mean, my sponsors, Papa's Pizza. Taste it, love it. When it's Monday, go for the Monday Madness at Papa's Pizza joint, and then Kikibi's Restaurant and Lounge. This is where you come for you know, your lunch every day. You know, every day come for your lunch here. And then when it gets to Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, oh my goodness, Fridays and Saturday nights are the live band show, and then on the Sunday as a karaoke with the stars. That is where you meet all your stars, right here on Kikibis. You know, that is how it goes. Thanks to DJ Nyami, my executive producer. Click, he also helped a lot. Mr. Click, he's been clicking the things all around. And then Bismarck Osueni, free for my co-host, and then Selassie Ivy, they all made this one possible. My name once again, Evan Samoga. What you give unto life is what life gives back to you. Jack Maisha was right get to now. And then second, I guess. Yampo Fakra, I'm coming to your party. Okay, bye bye for now.
Greetings to all of you who are viewing. Beautiful people out there, precious people out there. Don't be surprised to see me here. My name is Councillor Kweku Edmata, and I'm here to ask you a question. How much well do you know your life? How well has your life been? Have you come to a point where you think that you must end your life? And do you also know that life has a light side of it and a darker side of it? Oh yes, that is why you need to meet me on this network, SVTV Africa, every Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. so that we can actually handle some of your concerns, some of your problems. So put in your messages, send in your messages and your voice note as to what is really worrying you, and we'll make a date, or make a date with me exactly on this Friday and every Friday, exactly on 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Again on this network, SVTV Africa.
Hi guys, my name is Moisha Budon. Keep watching SVTV Africa because I love watching it.